Hey everyone, this is Darryl Christopher coming at you from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. It is Saturday, March 5th, 2016, and today I had to do a lot of shopping, and it was excellent retail therapy. Therapy in the sense that it was things that were very much needed, and good prices, good deals, and everything that I was looking for and everything on my list that I needed to get, I got. So it did result in a massive haul, and thank the Lord, next Friday is payday. Now, I started off, I broke my watch arm, and I had an issue with my watch as well, where it wasn't working anymore. So I went to Sears at Carlingwood Mall, and I took it in, and they replaced the band, but unfortunately there's still an issue with the arm where it was stuck and going back and forth. So they're gonna keep it and take a look at it, and I always get excellent service there. They always treat me well. They really have an excellent staff. I highly recommend, if you need your watch to be repaired or you have any issues with your watches, take them down to the watch repair in Sears and Carlingwood Mall. They'll set you up proper. I've never been disappointed by them. Reasonable prices, they always do excellent work. I always leave happy. And so I left it there, and they're even gonna send me a text because I work in an environment where I'm not allowed to have cell phones around. So it's like I don't have voicemail on my phone, and so that's pretty excellent service. So I find out if they have to send it to Toronto or if they can do it there, but they'll get things sorted out. And in the meantime, I have my backup watch and I have my phone, so all is good. Next up, like, it's been a while. I go to Tim's during the week for work for my coffee and sugar needs, but today I decided to go to my old stomping grounds at Algonquin College, where I used to spend $13 a day on venti vanilla lattes to get me through my event management program and my hospitality management. And today I decided to go in and get myself my favorite. My absolute favorite is the venti vanilla latte. So I got one of those, and I had a couple gift cards thanks to the family. So shots out to everyone. You guys are awesome. I really appreciated it. So while I was in the car, I drank my venti vanilla latte, and I also got a turkey pesto sandwich, which was really yummy. I ate that, and I also picked up, because I like my yogurt and granola, I got a strawberry and blueberry yogurt parfait, and I also got a cheese and fruit combo. So all of that was 24 bucks, and since I had gift cards, it was free, and I still have about $30 left on my gift cards. So that's pretty awesome. I think for all you people that want to do something, like if you're getting together with someone and you want to go on a picnic, I would do it up the Starbucks way. Get a couple lattes or coffees, and then get a couple sandwiches, get a couple of these fruit and cheese packs, maybe get a couple of yogurts, and go on a picnic and have a Starbucks picnic. And that would probably set you back maybe 50 bucks, or maybe a little more than that if you pick up a couple of juices as well. But really, it's like you do get what your money is worth at Starbucks. It's not disappointing, and the sandwich is delicious, and this is pretty handy, and it's great there for on the campus for the students. So that's pretty cool. So I like going back there every now and again. I don't go that way all that often, but today I'm headed down there. So I got some great food. So I'm gonna watch a movie and some shows a little later. I'm gonna snack on that. A little full right now after that sandwich, and the coffee perked me up. So, god damn, that venti vanilla latte, I swear, it's just magic. Anyways, so I'd never been to this store, and I've always been curious But today I decided to go in, and man, the deals here, it was absolutely amazing. And I picked up a lot of stuff. Thankfully, next Friday is payday, and I haven't missed a day, and it's going to be a good paycheck. So, yes, I'm very happy about that. And thankfully, I'm stocked up on groceries, so I don't need anything else. But I went in, and the prices were so amazing. I might even pick up in the future a computer there because the prices are so low, maybe an extra spare. But really, it's like, you know, like some of the stuff is overstock and some of the stuff is refurbished, but there's nothing wrong with that as long as it works. So, you know, like I find with electronics anyways, it's like the price always goes down, or if you get it right away, you pay too much because you're an early adopter. So, you know, who cares if it's refurbished or not? As long as it works and it stays working, and they have warranties and all sorts of stuff for like that. So, and if they have problems with stuff right away, they'll fix it right away. So that's pretty fair. So I went there for the first time, and they had so many different amazing things that I had quite the factory direct massive haul. So I'll start off with the pièce de la résistance first. Now, I've been meaning for a long time to upgrade my system on my TV and my stereo, and I saw this. It was the only one. It was $89.99, and it's from Maxell. It's refurbished, but again, does that really matter? So this looked to me, I saw a couple other ones, but this looked to me, this was the only one left, and this looked to me to be the one that was like the best one. And Maxell, in terms of their products, they've never disappointed me. They've always given like the best bang for their buck. So Maxell is not like a bad brand at all. So I'm interested in seeing how this goes when I hook it into my system. Right now I just have sound from the TV and my 2 tower speakers. So I'm looking forward to setting this up, especially for tomorrow when The Walking Dead comes on. So I got a few other things as well. And let's go there and check out what we got. So, now I saw this, like, my roommate has a propensity for breaking headphones because he's really intense into his music production and music listening. So, the headphones that he had before were the pricier ones. But if he's going to be, you know, intense with his headphones, then he might as well get good quality headphones for a reasonable price. And that way, if he breaks them, then he can just get another pair. And since Factory Direct has that kind of stuff, then why not? So I picked this out for him, and then I said if he didn't like it, then I would take it as my secondary pair. And this looks pretty good here. We got JVC head, metric watt perhaps, and frequency response 10 Hertz to 22,000 Hertz. And we have 3.5 meter cord length, which is great. And it only weighs 194 grams. So these look pretty decent. He said he was good to go on them. So I said, open them up, check them out, see how the sound is. If you still like them, then go for it. And if not, I'll use them because I gave up my second pair for him to use. And then he went through that one too. But that's okay. Now, this was something that was a little bit like, you know, I have a sort of rack in the bathroom upstairs, and downstairs I have a toilet roll holder, but the rack is more for towels than it is for toilet rolls. So I got myself a 3 zigzag toilet paper holder, and it holds three rolls of toilet paper. That way, if you're doing a number 2 and you run out of paper, then you got 3 more to go. And since I'm the one who puts the rolls there when they run out. Magically, when you need it, it's there when you need it. So there you go. So that was that. I'll put that back in the bag. And of course, Factory Direct is on Merivale. They're right next to Winners, which I also went to today, in addition to rounding things out with Walmart. So, let's get on to the next. So they had a lot of knick-knack like things, but the prices were so good, and there are things that kind of like, since you're there, you might as well get them because they're low price. You're gonna need them somehow in the future, and why not? So this is something that I saw for a reasonable price. I have a lot of discs that are scratched because I take care of my shit. But the thing is, some people treat other people's stuff as if they're a parent who's abusive to their child, which is awful, but then again, karma bites them in the ass, and nowadays I deal with people that just don't do that anymore. So the crappy people are out of my life, which is good, but salvation for all my scratched discs. I got a CD disc repair kit, and for the ones that need fixing, I'm gonna fix them. So that was good. Oh, this thing I saw before on TV, of course, but they also had one at Giant Tiger, and the one at Giant Tiger was 20 bucks, but this one was $6. So I'm gonna give it a try because sometimes I think that Q-tips just don't do it. So I'm gonna give this a try, and hey, why not? It was something that's been on my list for quite some time. I was just kind of waiting for the price to drop. So there you go. We got the ear back. Okay, I have another one of these, but it's falling apart. The piece on the back keeps coming off, and it doesn't really do a good job. But this one right here says you can use it in the shower. And it's for your manscaping. It's for your ear, your nose, and your brow. And when you get older, that's where you got to do all the trimming because that's where it all grows. It all goes away from your head, but it all comes out there, sadly enough. So I got that, and that was a good price to replace the one I had. Here's a little something here that I thought was a good idea for the price, and it is rechargeable because I've had a few before that they take the batteries and then it's almost a waste to have them, but this one recharges with a USB. I got a USB flashlight. So that was pretty sweet. Nice color too. And since the only tape I have left is not even part of a roll where you can cut it off and you have to snip it with the scissors, ghetto style, I got myself some Scotch tape, and that was a reasonable price. You got 2 rolls here. So we do a lot of gift wrapping around here. People come over and wrap gifts for people, or I wrap gifts for people on certain occasions. So it's always a good thing to have. You never know when you're going to need tape. Okay, so that was that. So this was a pretty good haul, as you can see. I wasn't expecting to do all this today, but you know what? It turned out awesome, and thankfully it is payday next Friday, and things will get sorted. Okay, so next up, the final bag from Factory Direct. Okay, so this is, I got this for my roommate, a little gift, and he likes skulls and crossbones and kind of dark imagery to go along with his dark techno. This was only $1, and it was the only one there, so it had his name on it, so hey, for $1, you can have it. So there you go. Next up. Now, I have this issue with my drain where I've tried using the liquid plumber, and the liquid plumber works when the drain is completely clogged and when it finally dries out. But lately it's been kind of half clogged, and I tried the liquid plumber and it didn't really do much. So I got this thing because it sounds like it's going to be really handy. It's a drain hair remover called the Wonder Snake. So we'll give that a chance for the clogs rather than buying liquid plumber and Drano and all that stuff. Next up, this is all for work, because at my work you need a lot of snacks to get through the day, and I like my sugar. I do have a sweet tooth, and this was all reasonably priced stuff. These look really good. These were the only ones left, and they look quite fancy. They're sour cherry drops, so why not? Because rather than chewing gum on the phone, I don't mind if I have a candy in my mouth, which is great. These were half the price of the grocery store from some Lifesavers gummies. I love the Lifesavers gummies, they're pretty good. This is a product I haven't tried, but it looks like it is good. We have the Haribo Twin Cherries gummies. We'll give them a shot. Why not? And lastly, these things look really interesting, so I thought I'd give them a try. We have Fruitella. I haven't even heard of these guys, but I like my fruit snacks. So these should be pretty good. So we'll give them a try. So now I have all my candy for work next week to get me through. As you know, the American economy is built on, or should I say the North American economy is built on coffee and sugar, and without it, nothing would happen. So we need our sugar. We need our candy. Okay, so this is what we got. Fruitella came out to $10. The flashlight came out to $4. The disc repair came out to $5. The hat came out to $1. The headphones came out to $30, which was very good. The sound deck came out to $90. The cherry gummies came out to $1.50. The Lifesavers, I got 2 of them, and that was $4.58. The Wonder Snake was only $5. The toilet paper holder, that was a really good price here. $8 for that. Can't go wrong there. The candy drops. Okay. So that was $8 for the candy drops. But that's not so bad. I like my fancy candy. Alright. The ear, nose, and brow cordless trimmer. That was $6. The Scotch tape was $2. The cordless ear vet for earwax remover. That was $6. And when Giant Tiger had it, it was either 15 or 20. So that was a good savings there. So in the end, this whole haul for all this stuff came out to be $2.05 and 2 cents. So that was a good deal in my eyes. I wasn't planning on going, but when I did, I was glad I did. And once I save up a little more money, I think I'm gonna get an extra computer there because the prices were so reasonable for pretty decent stuff. So next up was winners. Now I wasn't going for clothes today, but there was a few things for around the house that I needed, and my biggest concern was if I could find a food container, because I accidentally left my food at work in the fridge, and what happens is on the weekend it gets thrown out, But it wasn't a very good container anyways, and I've been meaning to upgrade the containers that I have gradually, one at a time, so I can keep it reasonable rather than spending too much money. So the other item that I was looking for was a toilet brush, because the last time I was cleaning the toilets, I actually broke the handle for it. So I didn't want to keep on using that brush with the broken handle. I said, I'm going to get a new toilet brush to make up for that one. And my luck lately with breaking things has been pretty awful. So this was my chance at redemption to get a real good one. It looks nice for the bathroom. And I have to say, the mission was successful. I usually try to avoid going to Winners because they have so much good stuff that it's like when you're there, you just see so much good things that you're gonna like just get a lot of stuff. So that's always what happens. But in the end, this one was pretty reasonable. I kept things pretty budget conscious, but I still picked up a few extra things that I needed that were on the list. Now, at the cash, they always have the stuff that's like, buy this, because it's like you're waiting in a line, so you see something good, and it's always food or coffee or other things. But the Harris chips are pretty crazy. Now, if you want the most intense tasting chips possible, you get the radish and cheddar. So this time, I thought I'd try the Raging Ranch. Ranch is intense, I can live with it. So the radish chips were just too intense. And even after not eating them for a while, they're still intense. So I got a bag of these. Okay, so what else did we get? Now, I've been running low on Himalayan sea salt. Look at this. I got this huge big bulk bag here of Himalayan sea salt, and it was only $8. So that can fill my container a couple times, and I kept the small container that I had and just open it up and it grinds the Himalayan sea salt for you, and that stuff is delicious. I like the sea salt as well. I like the kosher salt, and but there's something about the Himalayan that is just like the salt of salts. So now I'm stocked. Okay, so what else did I get? Okay, this is for the cat. This is for Tinkerbell. Now, she's a real big fan of the Whiskas Temptations, but I thought, you know, Winners has some pretty fancy stuff, so I thought I'd get her the My Mighty Lion cat treat. So we'll give it a shot if she likes it. Tinkerbell sits when she wants treats. That's her signal that she wants a treat. I taught her that a long time ago. So if she likes these, do they measure up to Whiskas Temptations? Time will tell. Okay, so that is bag one from Winners. Okay, moving on. What do we have next here? Okay, here we go. And this was an awesome score. Now, I had one like this that I had from Marshall's that I paid a lot more for. And I was heartbroken when I accidentally put it in the wrong spot in the dishwasher. And I learned my lesson because I melted it and I couldn't use it again. And it was a white one of these. And I paid more for it and I was devastated that I did that. I was so stupid. I mean, you can be the smartest person in the world, but sometimes you can do really stupid things. But anyways, make a score. This was only $6. I like to drink a lot of things when I'm out of work, so this was an excellent score. This made my day. All right, next up. More cat treats. These ones are healthy greens. So will Tinkerbell like them? Time will tell. But I thought I'd get them for her anyways. Give it a shot. She's a very particular eater. Next up, Black pepper. I've been down to maybe my last couple mini little balls of black pepper. So this was a good score. $6. Not too bad. Comes in its own container. Next time I'll get a bulk size and keep it that way. Now, there's one thing that I like. As long as it smells good, I get it. This time I picked meadow flavor. $15. Because I ran out of my last candle, so time for another. That should last a while. And success. This was a little bit bigger than I wanted, but it was the same price as the small one. Nice new food container for taking food to work. You can put vegetables or fruit in it. Right on. It's got the seal on all 4 sides. I needed a bowl to put my wallet and keys and all that stuff into. Got that for $12. Okay, here we go. Here, this is the new toilet brush I got. This looks like something they would use on like American Horror Story Hotel. So this is awesome. And this was $17, right on. And I could not resist Lilac Blossoms, $4.15, not too bad. So 2 candles, that'll last a long time. I won't need candles for a while, but you can never have enough candles. As any guy who likes candles, or especially any woman who likes candles knows. So, that was my haul at Winners. So the final haul of the day, the smallest haul, was at Walmart, where I got something I've been meaning to get for a long time. Now, my mother left me a strainer in the sink. The trouble is, it gets dirty because dirty dishes get on it and it's difficult to clean. So I got something that I can enjoy making my pastas, my craft dinners, and all sorts of things that I need a colander for. I got a colander. Finally. So that's something special. That's been on my list for some time. Now, as you know from my other video, I have more than enough movies and shows right now, but one on my list for a long time that I've been looking for a good price was season 4 of Sons of Anarchy. That was the lowest price it ever was, so I snagged it. Finally, now I gave up smoking almost 6 years ago now. Wow, it's been a long time. But anyways, I still chew the gum. I'm still completely addicted to nicotine. So I picked up a Nicorette. Now there's something about this fruit flavor, this fresh fruit, but there's no other gum like it in the world. And other friends my friend Dave introduced me to this gum. But it is the bomb in terms of nicotine gum. If you're gonna quit smoking and get on the gum, then you gotta get the nicotine fresh fruit. And the lowest price out of all the stores is Walmart. This one is only $33, and it's very expensive to not smoke, but your health is so much better. So it's an investment in having happy lungs, avoiding cancer, even though I have more of a risk from all the years that I did smoke. But this is so much better than smoking cigarettes. You don't stink. You don't have to worry about going outside to smoke and then stinking of it afterwards, and everyone knows that you smoke because they can smell it on you. And you know, in so many places now you can't even smoke, and it's like, you know, you're left to go outside the door, and if you can't do that, then you got to go a block away or whatever. You can't even smoke on the beach anymore. So yeah, so Nicorettes, $33. Now, to keep things a little bit cost, I also get the Walmart brand Equate, and that one's about $10 cheaper, so about $23. It doesn't taste as good as the Nicorette fresh fruit, but it's good when it's like you don't care, and you can put up with using a less quality product. Like, you get what you pay for, it costs less, and it doesn't taste as good. And the nicotine in your mouth, the flavor doesn't last as long. It's not the greatest product, but it gets the job done. And that's that. That's my shopping haul. And for Walmart, spent $100. So this was a $400 day, but it was all things that were needed, things that were on the list, things that I've been looking for a long time, upgrades I've been meaning. Payday's Friday, and then things will get sorted out. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching this video, whether you're bored at work and willing to watch anything, whether you just love random YouTube videos, or you're like me, you love shopping, you love the haul, you love the retail therapy, you love getting things you need, you like getting good prices, and you like the experience. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Take care everyone. I'm your host Darryl Christopher. This is the Revelry Soul YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more videos. We bring them out all the time. 2016, we're still here and we're going to keep on going. Take care everyone. Bye-bye.